That brings us to the counseling program, 3610. Ms. Bradford, I know you wanted to have a discussion with that, so I'm going to let you.
Yeah, page 28. It's exactly what I brought up last time, and I bring it back for that reason that it's not, it's changeable, I think is a nice way to say that. So in Policy Code 3620 Counseling Program, top of the page 28, the second block of red, third word in, it reads, oh golly, that's a long sentence.
Academic career.
The school counseling program will mirror the American School Counselor Association national model for school counseling programs and meet the objectives of the State Board of Education's comprehensive school counseling program curriculum and the academic career and development. I'm moving to strike social / emotional, so it'll read academic career and development needs. And then come down under A, academic guidance. I had said that word equitable. And Josie, you had a suggestion for how that could read. Do you remember what it was?
Well, when we were discussing, I think where this word gets thrown around, fair and consistent opportunities.
Yes.
I think that is something that is just scope of things. And so are you saying to replace that?
Yeah,
with that?
with fair and consistent access to opportunities. Yes, those two things, please.
Ms. Barnhart?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
All right, so I need to make a comment in opposition to Ms. Bradford's thoughts. I appreciate where she's coming from on that, but social and emotional has to be in there because that's part of DPI. And so we can remove the words all we want, but we're still required to do it. So I just think it just is a bad look for us to take out words that we know we have to do because we don't like the words, or I'm not certain why you want to take those words out. So that would be something that I would be interested in hearing from you. And then the same thing with equitable, fair and consistent and equitable aren't the same. They don't have the same meaning, I don't think, because what is right for some students is not right for others. And we even talked about that during you guys talked about it at the legislative committee, where we were talking about the program where 2 schools were going to be in, we wanted to be in that pilot to do. And we talked all about when somebody said, oh, wouldn't it be so nice, to have it for everybody? And then another comment was, oh, but we have to start somewhere. Let's start with the kids who need it first. So that's equity. That's equitable. That's not fair and consistent, because sometimes there is no consistency because the situations are so different. So I would like to hear from Ms. Bradford on why she wants to take out social and emotional, the wording, when we are required by DPI to have it.
Madam Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
My voice is a little limited today. I explained this last month. I haven't changed. We were all here last month. So
I would like to hear it again, please.
We can have a word salad. We cannot have a word salad. I make a motion that we change these 2 things to what was said now.
With that being said, I know helping define the role of a guidance counselor, and really everybody talks about the workload and what's on everybody's plate. And so saying developmental or social emotional developmental, their primary focus is to provide career and guidance for academics. I know even in conversations with staff recently, we talked about that. Wouldn't it be great to have a CTE guidance counselor? That'd be wonderful, because to have an expert in a field. And so the more that we open up and put on the plate, and I thought looking into it, it was a suggested recommendation. And so to have it as developmental, I think it encompasses their focus of the job is academic and career-based. And obviously, as needs arise, they can also accommodate those.
Well, if you look for, if you look further down in that same paragraph, where I don't know who wrote all the red in that, but if we look at some of the examples given, it's talking about group sessions for habitual attendance, forming healthier friendships, the need for effective coping skills. That's social and emotional development. So why would we give it as an example and then take the wording out as something we want to do? I just don't get it. And we do have a CTE counselor. They're the CDC, the career, tell me what the word, yes, we do have that, so that they can do that. So then that was just an aside point, but who of us up here is a counselor? Who of us has had any counseling classes? Who of us have had any professional development on the American School Counselor Association national model? So who are we to say that sucks and we don't want their words in here? Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that.
I will say, I appreciate the passion, but let's please be respectful of one another's opinions as we discuss.
No, I'm respectful of her opinion. Now I'm saying facts.
Okay. With that being said, the motion is on the table to strike and rechange the wording. I will second that.
Strike and we change what wording?
Or to strike, to have just developmental instead of social emotional developmental, and fair and consistent access to opportunities and rigorous. So I support that, and I'm willing to move this forward to the board.
Call for a vote.
You can't say willing to move it forward.
I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any
No.
opposed? No. That moves forward with the board with those changes. That brings us forward
So
to
we're going to put
policy.
that in under the second box. I'm just making, that's what we're doing here.